Hey everybody, welcome to RYSK, or Roguelikes You Should Know. My name is Skip, and with me at every episode is going to be Scott. How you doing, Scott?
I'm great!
I am super excited about this podcast. We actually just finished recording the first 2 episodes, so I can't wait for those to actually drop for you. But before we do that, I wanted to have this little conversation with you, Scott, because the name, Roguelikes You Should Know.
Yes.
Why are we calling this Roguelikes You Should Know? I kind of know, but I think you've got a better explanation that I'd even thought about. So why Roguelikes You Should Know?
Because the acronym just works too well. No.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Because we're talking about titles in a very specific genre that we love, that is fluid, that is exciting. Not necessarily the best of the best, which are things you need to know. Mm-hmm. But because there's so many cool dynamic things in the development of these games, of these roguelikes, that you need to know about a lot of the games to find out which ones you want to go ahead and try or follow along.
So it's not just games you should know, it's stuff about roguelikes that you should know. Or maybe it's roguelikes you should know to stay away from, or roguelikes you should know exist, but maybe don't buy.
As far as I'm concerned, you and I could be rogues, and these people just need to get to know us a little bit. But no, it's a love. We are true lovers of the genre of games. We are going to find a lot of things we agree upon. We're going to find a lot of things we disagree upon. But we promise to bring passion and direction in navigating this crazy and ever-changing environment of.
It's a guarantee, which is not a guarantee, but
Right.
It's a guarantee. And speaking of passion, our first episode, we're going to be talking about Hades. No spoilers on what we're going to be talking about, but talk about passion. I know I'm passionate about this game. I know you're passionate about this game.
Very passionate.
So definitely at least check out the first episode, hear a game we're passionate about. And speaking of roguelikes you should know that aren't quite roguelikes that you should know, we also talk about another one. We're going to talk about Skul, the Hero Slayer, in episode 2, which, not a bad game.
No, people need to know about it.
But people need to know about it. It's early access. In fact, we're gonna be talking a lot about a lot of early access games, because I think early access is still kind of, especially for people who don't play a lot of indie games, is a weird concept. It's like pre-ordering a game that you get to play while it's still being developed.
For me, early access gaming is a lot like being a fan of underground zines for comic book fans, where you are now wanting to be almost like a patron. You want to help develop the careers of these experimental artists, pushing the boundaries, pushing the expectations, the limitations of the genre.
And you have to do it and invest your money and your time in a game that you're not quite sure is even going to look like the product you start with. It might go good, it might go poorly. We hope to be here, especially with the early access episodes, to help you to see what's good, what's happening. We did a lot with Skul, where we're talking about the good things that's happening right now, where it could be going. Tell us where they can pick it up, Scott. Where can you watch or listen to these episodes?
I mean, you can just go to any place you get a podcast. We're going to find it on I think they still do the iTunes store, or they definitely do Spotify's, where I do my podcast. I think
but yes, Spotify, there's Stitcher, iHeartRadio, lots of them.
Follow us on YouTube as well, because we're going to try to take these podcasts and generate something for you to look at least.
Even if it's just the game playing, something like that. A visual side, so you can see the aspects of the game we're talking about. It's video games are visual. So if you prefer to kind of watch and listen, you'll get the same content there as well.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for these. That's all we really wanted to say. I look forward to these dropping. They will be dropping very soon. I don't think we've landed on a starting date exactly yet, but maybe by the time this drops, we'll have it in the description of wherever. So look for that, and then we'll see you guys in episode 1, talking about Hades.
Oh, boy.
All right, thanks, everybody. We'll see you then.